talk to the business fans. Okay, we said we were going to hell. We've been to hell. Now we're literally walking through it because we have your questions for the most hated man in OVW, Josh Ashcraft.
They better be good, otherwise we'd be pissed.
Buddy, you have no idea. The questions that are coming to you. Oh my God. Keep the steel train. You're going to need it. So, the first one comes from the quintessential stud muffin.
Joel Gerger?
OVW.
Oh.
Virgil. Virgil has a great question. You don't know who Virgil is?
No, I have no
Well,
idea.
he is part of that Ryan Howe.
I don't know.
It's okay. Virgil had a couple of questions for you, actually. The first one was, could you take back some of the money that you paid Devin Driscoll and please buy him some bras because he's scaring the children?
Devin is a finely tuned athlete. He's getting into competition shape. Okay? Holiday seasons, it happens. But wait, Virgil, wait a second. Is he the heavyset guy?
Yeah!
Motherfucker, who are you one to talk? Who did you ever beat? Exactly. Eat your popcorn, shut the fuck up, sit the fuck down.
No, it's wieners with him. He has a thing about wieners.
Oh, he likes wieners. Look, dude, whatever you're into, I'm very glad that you guys can get married now. I'm very happy with that. I'm okay with it.
I'm sorry.
I'm okay with this.
Okay.
Who are you apologizing to?
I didn't, because I know his best friend, Mitch Adams, and, well, they might. No, they're not.
You said wieners.
I don't know. That's because he has this thing about calling me daddy, and then I gotta come up with songs for him every day. I don't know. He's a sick motherfucker. I'm going to hell.
It's been a fun time. Next question, or I'm walking out the door.
Actually, he has a legitimate question.
And what's his question?
And his legitimate question is your favorite person to manage. 5 years now, managing. He wants to know the one person you can honestly say, I helped really take him to the top. It was something special to me.
Okay, help take to the top or favorite person to manage. Two different answers. Favorite person to manage is... I'm going to say I've only managed to do it once, but I'm hopeful that in the future there'll be more. It's a tie between Devin and Rocco, obviously, because they're awesome. I have such a blast with them. And one I have yet to manage in OVW, but I have managed elsewhere because the man's honestly like big brother, one of my best friends. Shane Andrews.
Okay.
Those three guys, I had so much fun with those guys. It's if you only could hear half the shit that I'm yelling at any of them at any given time, it's a laugh riot.
If you are yelling at Rocco, and Rocco scares the living hell out of me, then God bless you.
Oh no, you should have heard the things I was saying to Rocco at this past Wednesday night TV taping.
Oh.
It's not fit for any type of TV.
No,
anywhere.
it's really not.
Anywhere at all. But if I had to say for the people that you've seen me manage, it's a tie between either Rocco or Devin, just for the fact that they're fun, man. They're real fun. And that's no disrespect to anybody else that I've managed. I've had a lot of fun with Silvio, had a lot of fun with my guys in War Machine. Yeah, we click, and there's a lot of fun there to be had. So every time we go through the curtain.
And Virgil, thank you again for the question.
Yeah, thank you.
Hayden, who is a OVW regular, had a great question for you, and that was, why did you pay Devin Driscoll to manage so you could manage him and drop Trevor Steele? And I was like, really? I was Devin Driscoll, Steele,
because Devin Driscoll is the complete athlete. And as much as I tried, nothing against Steele, man. He's a nice, young, hungry stallion, but I just didn't get the ruthlessness that I wanted. I wanted vicious. I wanted violence. The thing is, it's I always say, I come out here to hurt people, and I'm having such a good time when I do it. But, it's Steele. I just...
And have you heard much from Steele since you stopped managing him?
No.
Really?
No, and I kind of like it that way.
Really?
Yeah, because, Devin, it's much more, I see much more greener pastures in my future. working with Driscoll.
Well, Devin is really. He's got this weird relationship with members of this thing called the Silvio section. And there was a lady there by the name of Tammy who had a question for you specifically.
Of course she did.
Well, of course. I don't. We are in hell, so I can use this language. Why the douchebag Devin Driscoll? That was her exact question.
Tammy, I actually know Tammy.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yes, again, before I was pissing people off, I was the one in the stands pissing people off.
Okay.
And I've known Tammy for years. And Tammy, what you have to understand about me is by knowing me, come on, I only look for the best. And Devin's the best.
So no douchebag, but the best.
Yeah, there's nothing douchey about him. Hey, talk to the man. Look at him. God, do you not see the smile on our faces when we come out? We're smiling until we see the fans.
Well, yeah.
Because then you look around, and it's like, we could be at Charlie's getting half price apps, but no, we're there. Devin's not a douchebag. Devin's not a douchebag. Devin's amazing. He's a great guy. He's got a great taste in music. He likes Johnny Cash. I like Johnny.
Oh, he likes Johnny Cash?
I don't know. He fucking might like Johnny Cash.
Oh, you don't even fucking know? Oh, Lord. Okay, well, then again, that phone blows up at 507 Gimmick Street, and I'm getting calls from England. And
I know a couple girls in England.
a couple of girls?
Yeah, which one called?
Well, this is not a girl. This happens to be Mr. Ultraviolent, the greatest OVW heavyweight champion of the modern era. And he wants to know how it feels to be Rocket Punch on numerous house shows and how it feels to be Rocket Punch. There's this story about you got Rocket Punch like 4 times in one night, and he wants to know how you feel about it. So, Chris, while you're in England, I think by the time this airs, you should be back, hopefully here soon. He wants to know your opinion about the Rocket Punch.
The Rocket Punch is one of the greatest moves in the history of Ohio Valley Wrestling, and unfortunately, I was on the receiving end of that Rocket Punch.
Multiple times in one night. Please tell the story, because I'm kind of hearing this.
Well, this is back before I started managing, when some people would call me a heel ref, and I was just, I need to pay my bills, man. And Silvio and I exactly weren't seeing eye to eye, and
okay, I gotta bring this up real quick. I'm sorry, folks. I said we were going to hell, so the Coors Light has to stop. Even though we're talking about Silvio, we gotta go to the Jim Beam. Please, go ahead.
Silvio and I weren't exactly seeing eye to eye, and some might say that I screwed him out of the TV title in Murray, Kentucky.
You really pissed off Mr. Ultraviolent that way?
Well, Adam Revolver was helping me pay my rent, so Revolver's going to walk out with the title that night, and Silvio didn't like it, and I took a Rocket Punch. And by the time my wits were about me, I didn't realize that Silvio was still in the ring, and I took another Rocket Punch, and the ropes happened to push me back, and I took another Rocket Punch, and then I got carried away out of the ring. I don't really remember how I got home that night, or much of the week after that.
Oh, nice.
That Rocket Punch is a motherfucker, man, let me tell you.
I can only imagine from someone who is a amazing Greco-Roman wrestler. We could go on and on his Ring of Honor career.
We could.
Well, like I'm not a mark for the man or anything, but saying that...
And again, Silvio is one of my favorite people that I've ever had the pleasure of working with. And now we've got a great relationship, and, he's my boy. And I just don't really want to get punched in the face.
Nobody wants to. Ryan Howe, if you're watching the show, from my understanding...
That son of a bitch has hit me more than Silvio's hit me.
Really? Oh, see, because I got a message.
3 years.
I got a message that Ryan Howe had a Rocket Punch in his future coming. Did you hear this message?
As a matter of fact, I got a little bit better message than that. The message is this. And I'm going to say this right now. Ryan Howe, if you're watching, and if you're not, I know that some of you goofs and stooges and marks and D-bags out there are going to tell Ryan this, so please let him know. Ryan, if you still have the belt, which more than likely is not going to happen.
Rocco, but anyway, go ahead.
Against my man Rocco Bellagio at Saturday Night Special, which by the time this airs, it'll more than likely already have happened, and you will have left and lost and just been gone.
Maybe he'll go back to Tough Enough.
I don't care where he goes, frankly.
Wow.
All I have to say is this. Ryan, if you somehow are able to get past
myself, and the leg breaker, the show stealer, Rocco Bellagio, oh, there's much more than a rocket punch in your future, son. You still got a receipt coming from me. Yeah, you think that I forgot? No. I remember when you punched me in the face in the January Saturday Night Special. You hit me so hard, I had to have a tooth removed in the back. Ryan, for the last 2.5 to 3 years, I have been a thorn in your side. And I'm going to continue to be until that belt is off of your waist and in the rightful hands of either Rocco Bellagio or ultra-violent Chris Sylvia. Next question.
Wow. See, this is where the phone
Fucking
blows.
cockstar Ryan Howard.
Wow, Cockstar. Wow, we're definitely going to hell for this one. For all the Ryan Howe fans out there,
Go to hell.
Sorry.
Fuck the Ryan Howe fans.
Wow.
Oh.
Virgil, you're upset. I know you're crying right now. It'll be okay. Bitch will hold you. Okay, so we get it. The phone rings again, and it's someone else from England. I mean, you knew.
Is it Steffi? I know Steffi. She's good. She's good people. She's a good friend.
Chris Sharp.
Huh.
I know. 3-0.
Really? Really?
He-
You're gonna bring this to me now?
I'm just telling you. I get a message going, would you do me a favor and grill the shit
I do have
out
an
of Josh
beer bottle.
Ashcraft? It's not my fault. If you have a problem, American Airlines, go to England. It's not my issue.
Ask the question.
No, that was the question. He just wanted me to grill the shit out of you.
Grill
I couldn't
me?
even. I'm
What
not
the fuck
saying.
does that even mean?
I don't know. That's
What does he
our
want?
point.
Shark, this is... Did I really knock out whatever common sense you have left?
Maybe it
Grill
was the
the shit
F5.
out of Josh
The
Ashcraft.
F-Sync. I don't know.
It's not even a question.
He had the
that's a
opportunity to say
statement,
the
you
question.
dipshit. I don't...
Maybe
Chris, look, no, stop.
Oh,
Just
please, go ahead.
sit.
Shush.
Just sit. Listen to me, Chris. This is once again a case of you trying to get some publicity for yourself by coming back and attaching yourself to a bright, burning, shining star. And I get that. And I respect that.
You gotta work.
You
gotta work.
Which part of sit did I not fucking make clear?
Don't take the chain.
Chris, I'm going to tell you this once, and I really hope it gets through your head. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you for being a stepping stone to everything that I've reached. So the next time that you find yourself in Louisville, Kentucky, and you want to have me grilled, you know where to find me. Every single Wednesday, hell, I'll give you my home address. Come on by, buddy, and I'll show you why I'm still undefeated against you. Hope you had a safe trip. Bring me back something nice. Seriously, bring me back something cool. I want something
So
cool.
we're talking going from 3-0 to 4-0. Is that in the future?
I
Are
don't
we
know if it's
discussing a 4-0 in the future?
Hey, if motherfucker wants to fight me in a Waffle House parking lot, I'll do it. I don't give a shit. But am I
No, because you don't know what happens in a Waffle House parking lot. You don't know what diseases are out there. He's been in England.
I
God
don't
knows.
plan on being on the ground. So I mean,
Well, that's true. I'm thinking about both people's safety, though.
safety. What is the safety that you speak of?
Oh,
When
that
I'm
is
around, there is
true.
no such thing as safety. You know, a great man, Tracy Smothers, has a saying. His daughter Jessie Bell has a saying. Jesse, please don't slap me for saying this because I'm going to use it. But when they're around, but I'm just using it for me tonight. When I'm around, everybody dies.
Wow.
Yeah, I totally just ripped you off. I greatly apologize for that. But it was there. They gave me the opening. You can't be mad. I love you.
No, in Jesse's.
Have I said GD? I haven't said GD at all throughout this whole podcast.
No, you have
right?
not.
Good, you can't slap me. I didn't say it.
And Jesse's actually someone we're trying to get on the show.
Jesse's
Like, here in the
wonderful. She
future.
is so phenomenal.
Well, I've talked to this man she's seeing, and we've tried to hook something up, so we're hoping we have something coming up in the future. But when you're trying to get the top independent women's wrestler in the world today, even as popular as this show is, it's tough. It's tough work. That's a busy
I can
woman.
barely get a hold of her.
It's a busy woman.
Tried to call her twice Tuesday. She didn't pick up.
Not what?
No.
Not even for you? The manager of champions? Oh,
It happened, so I
wow.
got a hold of the other half. So that works.
Oh, okay.
Next question, monkey.
Okay. Well, actually, that was the end of the questions. I have one more before I plug you just endlessly. And that,
No, stop. The phrasing. You watch Archer? Phrasing, bro. Phrasing. You're gonna plug me in? No. Wait a second.
You will plug yourself in this
You
ring.
can give the plugs.
I
and
will
I'll
give the
plug as
setup,
well.
and then you'll just hit it out of the fucking
because
park.
otherwise this turns into a totally different type
I
of show.
can't talk on the
And
mic
again,
like you.
Virgil, sorry, buddy. You know, I mean, not that I have anything wrong with it if that's what you're into, but plugging me, you plug your old lady, bro. I'm. See what I do right there?
Yes, you
See, that's
turn
the
that
phrasing,
around.
that's
It's
right.
beautiful.
You see,
Beautiful.
So that's what happens. When
But see, I continue. I don't know. I have one more question, and
who's this
wow.
one from?
No. It's not from anybody.
Okay.
This is from me personally, and this. No, Jesus, no steel chain. This is actually good.
But I like my.
So I like this
Just
idea
say
of
you like it.
manager of champions, because you already have the OVW TV title. You're very soon you'll have the heavyweight title. So what is it going to take, Bad Boy Club, to become the manager of the tag team champions?
Well-
That's my question, because I mean, you already got one title, you're on the way to the next title, but I know there's a plan, because it's Josh Ashcraft, to get the tag champion.
You know, there's
also.
only one champion that I have yet to manage in OVW because I've managed all of them.
Okay.
I've managed the tag team champions.
Yes,
the
you
women's-
have.
I've managed the TV champion, it's Devin Driscoll. I've
Yes, you
managed the heavyweight champion. It's my boy, Chris Silvio, Mr. Seuss.
Coors Light, brother. Go ahead.
The women's title. I have
Interesting.
yet to manage the women's champion. Now, what would it take for the tag team titles? Well, first off, I'd have to have a tag team. And there's many great tag teams out there, but there's one in particular that I truly think would be a very good fit to bring into the fold. And I won't bring the name up, but there's.
Do they wreck lives?
They very well may.
They may wreck
They
lives.
very well
okay.
may. Now, and this is just my own personal opinion of someone or a group of people that I would like to affiliate myself with, and you never know. Time has a way of working itself out. So could that happen? Maybe one day.
I could see a
don't know.
horseman-like type of situation. You
Only if we could have that
evolve-
sweet horseman theme music with the horses in the beginning of it. It's like.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I was thinking more Pantera walk, that kind of swagger
I
to
don't
it.
want to take Rob Van Dam's thunder, man. That.
Well, no.
Okay, so
that's true.
here's something that pisses me off. I'm just gonna
Okay,
put it out
that's
there.
fine.
If you come into a place, you don't come in and go, well, no, that's my music. Man, fuck you. Music is associated with people. I can't hear Walk Come on the Radio without thinking of
Rob
RVD.
Van Dam.
I can't hear Inner Sandman without thinking of The Sandman. I can't hear Break Stuff by Limp Bizkit without thinking of the Disciples of Sin. It's one of my greatest...
I
one of
well,
my
I had to
favorite
throw it on
groups in
being
the
an
history of
edgehead.
OVW.
I gotta throw in being an edgehead. When you hear Ultra Bridge hit, you're thinking of, and then Edge throwing up the hands. I'm sorry, I can't help
There's
it.
nothing wrong with that. I
I'm
like
an
Edge.
edgehead. That's the way it is.
I liked Edge back before it was cool to like Edge, man.
When when what he was tagging and
No, back when he was coming through the sands wearing a black coat and sunglasses, and nobody knew who the fuck he was.
wow, with Gangrel, nice.
Yeah, well before Gangrel.
yes, very
Before
true.
they decided to do the whole Brood deal.
Very
I
true.
love the Brood. You know, the Disciples of Sin, the Brood. You know, those are some of my favorite groups, and you know, you've got to you've got to think. You hear the Brood's music,
Yes.
and immediately gives you flashbacks. Same thing. You know what I mean? So, I mean, if I'm gonna rip somebody off, I was kidding about the Horseman thing, but now that I think about it.
Well, I'm just
Who likes
saying,
that?
you, J.J. Dillon, getting to that level.
I'll do War Games.
If I could see a war game.
I'll do War Games.
Oh my god.
I don't care.
You
I'll
can
get
talk
in
about
there.
blowing the roof off the Davies Arena, bringing war games into it?
We'd have to put a roof on the cage, though. And then we'd have to get a second ring, and then we'd have to extend the cage. You know how hard it is to put that damn cage up? That thing is a son of a
No
bitch.
fucking idea.
I hate it.
When
Every
was
time
the
it's
last-
fucking
Hold
8
on.
sections
When was the
total.
last time there was a cage match in OVW? Was it Compton versus Sylvia?
No.
There was one more
It was
recently.
June. Because we built the cage, did War Games esque,
Okay.
and then I had to wrestle Marcus Anthony that night That's what took me a minute
That's
to
a
remember.
rough
Because that
night.
motherfucker hit me as hard as he could.
God bless. So, okay, I'm an independent wrestler, and I want to be managed by the manager of champions, the best manager in the indies today. Not named Truth Martini. Well, Truth Martini's in Ring of Honor. I don't know if that's really indies anymore. And Hardbody Harper, if you're out there, I'm sorry. You know I love you, but this man right here, I have to tell you, you can learn a couple of things from. Mike, sorry, it's just the truth. If I want to be managed by the manager of champions, how do I get a hold of you? How, if I'm a promoter and I want to bring in the best of the best, how do I get a hold of Josh Ashcraft?
Well, you can find me on Twitter at Josh Ashcraft. I have a Facebook page that I'm slowly but surely making a personal Facebook page. I'm going to be redirecting everyone over to my
Fan page?
yeah. Okay, if you want to call it a fan
I
page.
hate you page. I mean,
It's
you are a
it's a if you want to yell shit at me or if you want to find out about where I'm going to be next.
Or if
obviously-
you're like Virgil and you've got disgusting questions for you.
Sure, let's go with that.
Okay.
You know, you can always find me at OVW's TV tapings. If you want to get a hold of me, you can message me on Twitter, message me on Facebook, or you can send me an email at bookashcraft@gmail.com.
That's original. Book Ashcraft? That's really original there.
No, I stole that from like all kinds of other people.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, this is wrestling here. Everybody steals everything.
Everybody steals
Fuck
everything.
yeah,
That's the truth.
If the money's right and I don't have prior commitments, depending on who you are and what you're doing, hey, hit me up. I'll
Now,
let you know what's going on.
Let's say that. I've heard that you've started moving on and you're managing in some other promotions. Do you want to mention them? Or
here's-
you've got some, you're a busy man. You've got a lot of things going on.
Very busy. OVW is my home.
Yes.
OVW will always be my home. OVW will always take precedence over just about anything else I'm doing, with the exception of, you know, I have a trip. I will be working the NWA Parade of Champions the week of
Nice.
WrestleMania in Fort Worth, Texas.
Wow.
We will be there March 31st is the show, NWA Parade of Champions. I will be there with my boy, Devin Driscoll.
Nice.
We will also be at WrestleCon that weekend.
Oh, wow. Very impressive.
Other than that, you know, Wednesday nights I'm at OVW, but there's a couple little places. I got some things going on the horizon, some dates in the future. February 27th, looks like I should be at RWA in West Newton, Pennsylvania.
Nice.
May
So
or
we're
may
moving
not-
up into the Northeast now.
Yeah.
Now we're getting to some...
May or may not, haven't got a confirmation yet on that booking. But you know, dates are open. Hit me up. Saturday is usually the time to do it. I'll send you, you know, what'll take
You know where I
to
can
get there.
see you? Pro Wrestling Gorilla.
I
Pro
love
Wrestling
working at
Gorilla would just love a manager like you.
If
Joey Gallows could use you.
if everything
I mean, he's getting his ass kicked left and right by Mount Rushmore, too.
if everything works out, I mean, this next year to year and a half, you know, I've had some interest from some places in the Northeast.
Oh,
I had it mentioned possibly Mexico. I've had England actually
Oh,
mentioned.
nice.
Maybe a 2-month tour if that works out.
If anyone's watching this from Japan and wants to book me for Japan, for the love of God, that is my dream, is to work Japan. So hit me up.
New Japan
I'll
Pro
do it.
Wrestling.
I'll do it for very, very, very reasonable fees.
See, I can see you Bullet Club, the Elite.
I mean,
That would be
why does my
interesting.
man do this?
I don't
I don't know why.
And everyone
Too
knows,
You know, and that's
all about some bucks.
You know, and that's the thing, man. The thing with me is I like what I like. You know, I love the Bullet Club.
Nothing wrong.
Everything about him, from the first iteration when you had Devitt and Bad Luck Fale, and he's you know, Devin's still the little rock and
Gallows
roll.
and
One of my favorite tag teams right now. You want to know how I would do it if they weren't signed? Fuck, I want Gallows and Anderson, man. I love their work.
Jesus,
Big LG, ProWrestlingTees.com/Big LG. Look him up. I gotta throw out the plug just for the
No,
fact that
man.
for whatever reason, and I don't know why, he follows me on Twitter. I'm totally cool
Dude,
with that.
I met him and his
Um,
wife at a Global Force show, and two of the nicest people I have ever met in my life. And the whole reason I went was because I had the Bucks and Gallows right next to him. I had to go.
Of
There was
course.
no choice at
Of
that
course.
point, and it was just an amazing experience.
But yeah, if you want to get a hold of me,
Twitter, Facebook. I have an Instagram.
If you want to be managed by the best,
I've got an
That's
email.
just that simple.
Reach out. Let me know what's up. If it works out, yeah, I'm happy to help as long as, like I said, it doesn't conflict with prior engagements. Support Ohio Valley Wrestling. It is my home promotion. It will always be home to me. It is. Some people have the dream of going to WWE. Some people have the dream of going to WCW, ECW, all that kind of stuff. I realized a long time ago that if one of the major companies ever wanted to call me, I would be happy, absolutely ecstatic to go and work for a national company. But my heart has always been set here in Louisville at the Davis Arena, working for Danny Davis and Ohio Valley Wrestling. I have to say, before we get to the end of this thing, that I am so appreciative and thankful of the opportunities that have been given to me by Danny and by OVW. And once again, my heart will always be there. I will support and defend OVW to my last dying breath. Because it's home. It truly is.
I don't want to interrupt you, but
Sure.
if you're an indie wrestling fan, you can say whatever you want.
You have
There
that
is
right.
Yeah, you have that right as someone who goes and pays for the ticket. But when you talk about the history and what it's done for the industry, if you don't support Ohio Valley Wrestling, then you really don't have an understanding of what indie wrestling is about and what that particular promotion has meant to what we love, which is pro wrestling.
Sure.
And I have said on the show myself, sometimes the local community, it's all OVW. There are other promotions.
There are other companies.
There is a history and a tradition that has to be respected. So, folks, I will tell you, if you want to go out and have a good time, one of the best places to go is every Wednesday night. Doors open at 6:30.
Doors open at 6:30. Bell time's usually 7:15. Tickets are now $7 at the door. SNS tickets are silent special, 10 in advance, 15 at the door, only because, hey, we got to pay the bills.
Hey, there's.
But
nothing wrong
I
with
do
that.
want to say this, and then I'll shut the hell up and let you pitch out, because I know I'm sure we're running way over on time.
It's
that
all
happens.
good. It's all good. We're going to hell. It doesn't matter.
And this is how I'm gonna pull us out of hell.
Okay.
Because I mean,
Oh, I've got to hear this.
yeah, I don't tan. Dude, I'm Irish. I don't tan well, so lots of heat and like.
Oh, dude, I've already gone to Jim Beam. Please go
What the
ahead.
fuck was that? Look, this is me shooting straight from the hip and from the heart. I want to say to every wrestling fan out there, I hate you. No. Thank
Just
you.
shocking. Sorry.
Thank you very much for buying a ticket. If you're coming to an OVW show, that's great. If you're coming to another show, that's fine. Wherever you're at in the world, go out and support your local wrestling company, please. Thank you for coming out and buying a ticket so that we can keep the lights on, the doors open, and everybody having a good time. Because if it weren't for you guys, we wouldn't get to be able to do the thing that we love the most. It would just be a couple of guys and somebody yelling shit on the outside in an arena that's completely empty. And that's no fun for anyone. The only way that we can continue to do that is with your continued support. So seriously, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Come out, buy tickets, and yell whatever you want at me. I don't care if you love me, I don't care if you hate me. When you put your money down at the door, you deserve to see a good show. You deserve to be entertained and forget about the world for however long you're there. You people coming out allow me to live my dream. So thank you. Keep coming.
And
Keep showing up.
And I'm going to add this to it. If you can, remember, these guys have full-time jobs. When you go support the indie wrestling, if you have the opportunity, buy the merch. Whether it be a t-shirt, a DVD, these guys have a dream. They work a full-time job. They do not make money. They barely make gas money some nights for wrestling. So saying that, if you have a chance to buy the merch and help these guys not only entertain you, but to get better at what they love to do and what you love to watch, please do. And this is what the show is about. We were able to give someone today the chance to voice their opinion. And that's what the whole show is created about. So this has been a blast. I guess this is where I have to plug me. Virgil, you're not involved. It's real simple. Folks, this has been one of the most fun shows we've ever had. This was the show that we literally planned the show around. So I will say, like it, share it, Follow us on Twitter, KCJPTTB20161. Instagram, Facebook. You know these shows are going to be on Facebook and on the YouTube channel. Follow us on YouTube, KCJPTTB. This has been awesome. The only thing I have to ask you is when we get to the podcast, which as of right now, we're looking the first week of April, we've got to have you back. We've got to have you back, round robin. JP here. JP, we know you're coming back soon. We're so glad to
Miss
hear
you,
you're
buddy.
there. We miss you. We got to do this round robin. Maybe even bring in Devin. Talk about some NWA.
Sure.
We've got to have you back on the podcast.
Bring me some High Life and some Jack Daniels, and we'll call it even.
Jim Beam, or I might ask the wife to go buy you Jack Daniels and just keep it away from me because the sponsors at Jim Beam were
Wait,
really
they sponsor?
upset. Oh,
Does they sponsor you?
my God!
Well, in that
Do you
case-
think we would be doing this in the house if I got sponsored by Jim Beam? Seriously?
Fuck, I don't know.
Oh my God! I wouldn't even be working 70 hours a week. Jesus Christ! Those people have money.
Well, I mean, I know they've got money, but I mean, you know.
Have you ever been to the Jim Beam distillery?
No, I haven't.
Oh my God!
I actually, here's something funny. My grandparents lived like a mile from the Beam Distillery for the longest time. I never went. And then I go down to tour the Jack Daniels distillery, right? So,
Okay.
and let's just be honest here, guys. I know it's Kentucky bourbon. Yeah, it's delicious. I'm a Maker's Mark ambassador. That's cool. I like Jack. Blame it on Animal House and Michael PSA's.
I can't say anything.
The
Free
iconic-
birds for life.
The iconic picture of Carrie with the milk and fucking Michael PSA's with the Jack
Jack
Daniels bottle.
Daniels.
Don't judge me. I go down to visit. Fucking thing's closed for tours. It's a dry county. What the shit's that about?
I have no idea.
You know who I
am
blame?
Clueless. Who?
White people.
We're going to hell, and I hope you've enjoyed it. We've had a great trip. Thank you so much. Talking to business fans, this has been a blast, and I know you're going to enjoy it. So, as only as I can say, but I'm with Josh Ashcraft, so you got to, partake in
Do I
this.
have to? Alright, fine.
1, 2, 3. Deuces!